Once upon a time, in a bright blue sky lived a happy little cloud named Puffy. She loved floating around all day with her friends, playing hide and seek among the cotton candy clouds. They would giggle as they bounced on the wind currents and zoom across the sky. One day, though, the other clouds started to get very busy. They gathered together in a big group, starting to look dark and rumbling like distant thunder. They were making rain, and Puffy wanted to join them. But no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't turn dark or make a single raindrop. She floated sadly away from the others, watching them play. Soon, she found herself alone in a big blue sky, feeling very sad. Puffy wanted to be a proper cloud that made rain just like the others, so she set off on an adventure to find out why she couldn't make rain. She floated all day long, looking for someone who could help her. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in beautiful colors, Puffy came across a wise old mountain. He was tall and proud, standing strong against the wind. "Excuse me," said Puffy. "Could you please help me? I want to make rain, but I don't know how." The old mountain looked at Puffy and smiled. "Well, my dear cloud, making rain is not an easy task. It takes a lot of water, wind, and time." He explained that rain comes from the water in rivers, lakes, and oceans. When the sun shines on the water, it turns into vapor. Then the wind blows the vapor up into the sky, where the tiny water droplets gather together inside the clouds. When the clouds get full, the water falls back down to earth as rain. You have to work together with the sun, the wind, and the water to make rain, the mountain said. "But I don't have any friends," Puffy said sadly. "How can I make rain all by myself?" The mountain smiled again and said, "My dear cloud, you already have the most important thing, your heart. If you have a kind and giving heart, you will make friends along the way." Then he told her to follow the path of the setting sun, where she would meet her first friend. Puffy waved goodbye to the mountain and followed the sunset all the way to the other side of the sky. There she met a playful gust of wind. "Hello," said Puffy. "Can you help me make rain? I want to be a proper cloud." The wind laughed and said, "I can help you with that. Making rain is all about working together. You need to collect lots of water vapor from the ground below and bring it up to the sky." So Puffy closed her eyes and imagined all the water vapor from the rivers, lakes, and oceans being scooped up and brought to her. She felt the wind rushing through her, lifting her higher and higher. She opened her eyes and saw that the sky around her was getting darker. "Look," she exclaimed, "I'm making rain." But then the wind suddenly stopped blowing. Puffy felt herself falling, falling, falling. All the water vapor escaped, and she was left empty once again. "Oh dear," said Puffy, "it's no use, I can't make rain by myself." The wind apologized for blowing so suddenly and said, "Making rain is not an easy task. It takes a lot of patience and practice." Just then, a wise old owl flew by. "Don't be sad, little cloud," he hooted. "Making rain is not about being strong or fast. It's about working together as a team." He explained that each cloud has a special job to do. Some clouds carry water vapor, others help the water vapor turn into rain. Still, others provide the perfect conditions for rain to fall. "You can't make rain alone," said the owl. "But if you work together with the other clouds, you can do it." He suggested that Puffy go to the far side of the sky to meet the Water Guardians, a group of clouds who were very good at making rain. Puffy thanked the owl and set off to find the Water Guardians. She floated across the sky for many hours until finally she saw a group of dark grey clouds in the distance. As she got closer, she could hear the sound of thunder. "Hello," called Puffy. "Could you please help me? I want to learn how to make rain." The Water Guardian clouds looked at her and smiled. "Of course, we'd be happy to help you. Making rain is all about working together." So the Water Guardians gathered around Poppy, sharing their water vapor and helping her to grow bigger and darker. They showed her how to move with the wind, how to feel the warmth of the sun, and how to gather all the water vapor into a big, fat raindrop. Puffy listened carefully and practiced making rain over and over again. The other clouds cheered her on, and soon she was making rain just like them. Suddenly, the wind began to blow very hard, and the sky turned green. A big storm was coming, and the clouds had to hurry up and make more rain. Puffy wanted to help, but she wasn't very good at making rain yet. She was scared that she would make too little rain, and that the storm would be even worse. The other clouds noticed that she was sad, and asked her what was wrong. Puffy told them that she didn't think she could make enough rain. "Oh, don't worry," said one of the water guardians. "We'll help you." And as they worked together, Puffy could feel her heart getting bigger and bigger. When the storm came, the clouds were ready. They released their rain, and soon the ground below them was covered with water. The plants and trees were happy to get the water they needed, and the animals drank their fill. Puffy felt so good when she saw how much her rain helped everyone. She realized that the most important thing was not to be the biggest or the strongest cloud, but to work together with her friends to help everyone. As the storm passed and the sky cleared, the clouds all cheered for Puffy. She had learned how to make rain and how to be a good friend. Together, they could do anything. Puffy was so happy. She had made new friends and learned how to make rain. She played with her friends all day long, knowing that she was part of a team. From that day on, whenever Puffy saw a thirsty plant or a muddy puddle, she knew just what to do. She would call her friends, the water guardians, and they would make rain together. And every time the rain fell from the sky, the plants and animals below would cheer and dance. They knew that thanks to the clouds, the earth would always be green and growing. So the next time you see a fluffy white cloud floating in the sky, remember that inside that cloud is a little raindrop waiting to fall. And when the raindrop hits the ground, it will help a plant grow or a flower bloom. It will help an animal drink or a bird sing. It will help the earth turn green and be fruitful. Because the rain is a gift from the clouds, and the clouds are our friends. The end. Hey there, little viewers. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so you never miss out on our fun adventures. We've got lots more stories, songs, and games coming your way, so stay tuned and keep on learning. Until next time, bye-bye.